Hey everybody, TTM Troy here with a weekly TTM update. I know it's weekly, I'm sorry about that. As I had mentioned before, I am really busting on this autograph book, and it is taking up all my time, and I know John and a couple other people have noticed I haven't been doing the TTM tips, but I promise there will be one this week. I'm kind of working on it along with some other projects, so there will be a TTM Tuesday tip this week. But yeah, I am working on my book and it's taking a lot of my time. But I do have an update for you from this week. So let's get right into those TTMs. By the way, I'm wearing my new, can you see, Los Angeles Rams shirt. So anyway, let's get right into these. First, I have a 207-day return. I think Caleb also got him back. Patton Oswalt from Hit the Deck. From King of Queens, this is a king, obviously. I think he got him on a queen. So Patton Oswalt, I had to really research the signature to try to figure it out because it does not look like Oswalt. I guess it does once you know what you're looking at, but there you go. Next I have this photo here, John Ashton. This came back in 37 days. John Ashton. I'm not really sure why I sent that out. I think it was because I mentioned him on Mike the Fanboy on my TTM Tuesday article. So I decided to send that out. Let's see. Here we go. A voiceover artist, I guess. Cam Clarke. Signed 2 of 2. There's number 1. And there's number 2. Those came back in 36 days. So, here's another entertainment success. Actually 3 of 2, I guess. I sent 2 photos and she sent 3 back in. And that is Mona Marsshall, who you might know from South Park. There's number 1. This is one that I actually sent in. And there's number 2. There you go. And this is the 3rd one that she sent in from herself. Good luck and best wishes, Mona Marsshall. And then she also signed my letter and wrote a little thing at the bottom. So that's pretty cool. Mona Marsshall, those were 35 days for Mona Marsshall. And again, she was featured in the article on Mike the Fanboy. Finally got my PSA DNA certified JJ Watt card back. This is one that I got TTM from JJ Watt in like 2014 or 2013, and I decided to try PSA DNA. I wanted to make sure that I did my due diligence for the book, and it came back. And it came back card certified a 6 with the autograph of an 8. So I don't know. I did it. This costs about $45 to get everything done, so not sure that it's worth it, or I'll do many more. I do have it up on, should I say that? I do have it up on eBay just to see what people would be willing to pay for it, but no takers yet. I started it at, I think, $60 or $80. Anyway. Okay, so let's get straight into the, what do you mean straight into? We're way into it, guys. Here you go. Here is a Mets card, O-Pee-Chee Mets, of Ryan Church. This came back in 81 days. Ryan Church, a Mets card. And who else we got here? Zach Godley. This came back in 75 days from the Diamondbacks. Really good signature there. Zach Godley, rookie card. And this was actually sent to my old address because it was so old. Alex White signed 2 of 2. He personalized them. But those are really cool. And these came back in a whopping 744 days. 744 days for Alex White. And I sent the person who bought my house a thank you note for forwarding those on to me because that was really nice of him. And finally, you may know this person. He is an up-and-coming pitcher. He's a top prospect for the Seattle Mariners. You may know him as Minor League Graphs 7, I think. But I know him as Sam Midget. And we had been joking for a while about getting his autograph before he's drafted by the Marlins. So he sent me this card from the autograph card, or actually it's Racker's card. And then I had actually made him up a fake Seattle Mariners card, and he signed that too. And he personalized it, so I can't sell it on eBay. Dang, Sam! Then he wrote me a little note, but I just thought that was fun. You know, he would be a good candidate for these internet signature card series that you can buy on my website at ttmautograph.com. Yeah, I'm gonna try to sell these. I'll change the design once these are done, but if you're interested, I think they'd be really cool for YouTube people, for Instagram people, you know, fellow collectors, just to have some nice signatures of each other. We used to do that back in the day. We haven't really done that for a while. So if you're interested, drop me a note and we'll try to connect offline and trade addresses and all that fun stuff. You guys know my address. It's on my website, ttmautograph.com. Go to the contact page, and it's really hard to miss. So you guys know how to get a hold of me. I just need to know how to get a hold of you. So finally this week, I actually spent a great deal of time reorganizing my 8x10s. I had them in Ultra Pro 8.5 by 11 sleeves with magazine backing boards, some over 20 years basically. And so some of the Ultra Pros were getting scratched and not very clear. And I went to a collector's shop about a week and a half ago, and they had all of their autographs that they were selling, up to like $4,000 autographs, in these presentation portfolios, not Ultra Pros. And I was talking to the guy who is the father of Scott Schwartz, who was Flick in A Christmas Story and also the lead in The Toy. And he was like, yeah, these are great. You know, what you do, even though basically you can't, this is what they look like. This is a very big version of the Itoya presentation portfolios. This has 90 pages in it. And what you have to do is leave, because the pages don't come out, you have to leave some space between letters or every so often, so you can just shuffle things around if you alphabetize like I do. But these are, I actually really like these. So here's, and it's really heavy. So they come out, you know, pretty nice. Like that. It's really kind of hard to show. But, you know, they work just as well as the Ultra Pros. The only problem is if you do bend a corner on these things, it does create a crease. But I think these are really nice and they look really cool on the shelf. And I actually got 5 of these sizes. And I got a couple smaller ones that I put just like my Babylon 5 autographs in. And then I have one just of music, I think, because I don't have that many music. So these are really great. I'm probably going to switch to these entirely at some point and stop using Ultra Pro, but Ultra Pro definitely are the go-to, the one pocket pages. So anyway, I got to get to finishing this video and working on the book. It is Sunday. I just tried to go to the Ronald Reagan Library and all the lots were full, so I did not get to go there. I don't know what the deal was. Maybe it was Bonzo's birthday or something, but everything was full. But I am going to go work on the book and scan some more stuff and do all this fun stuff. And I really want to thank you guys. If you want to see high-res scans of pretty much everything that I feature on my video, please go to ttmautograph.com and you will be amazed. All the autographs are right there. You can get big pictures of them to look at the signatures, and I'm going to be filling that out with a lot of tips and tricks. So anyway, thank you so much, and we'll talk to you later, okay? Bye-bye.